Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back once again. It's Monday, it's 12 o'clock, and I'm starting off my stream. I'm about 24 hours into the verse. I've been spawning in and out, okay? Now, I'm now in the 600i. Things always go wrong, but I've been spawning in and out of the constellation in the last 18 to 20 hours. Not restarting again, got my same ship, got my same stats, and just carrying on with the roleplay. But now I've changed ships, and I should actually spawn in the ship from where I left off if you watched my last take. Is it going to do it? Will it spawn me in my 600i on a planet? If so, I would have been alive just under 24 hours. Woke up this morning, had a wash, had something to eat, changed my ship. Now, the problem is, I wasn't too sure if I was going to be able to spawn in the ship properly, because in the past I've spawned on a glitch and I've had to kill myself. Well, I am now in the ship. I am now in the ship, and I've got my spacesuit on. I'm supposed to actually wake up to the right. Now I'm looking very carefully so I don't make any mistakes whatsoever. Here goes. I don't like the bones cracking. It's faced the wrong way. It's faced the wrong way. I've got to get him to go backwards. As you can see. It's faced the wrong way. He's faced on the ground. So technically I haven't died. I can come back and get my ship. I've only got a certain amount of time. You see, I'm actually stuck. Don't want to push it because it's not about dying, it's about trying to find some way of getting out. I'm at the side of the ship. Wrong way. Let's see what the voice says. It's a way of working a way around the glitch. I'm actually going to the back of the ship. So I'm going to go the other way. It's getting a bit difficult getting focused. If I find a way out while I glitched, that's the process I'll be taking every time I spawn into the ship until they fix the bug. Now this was the reasons why I chose to wake up in my spacesuit. I'm looking for ways out. I know just underground slightly, but there must be some way I can get onto a ledge. Go underneath the stairs, find the lights. Back into darkness, finding it difficult to concentrate. Very tense moments this. What was that? Is that a way I can jump up? still looking for ways of getting in there. I am underneath the ship somewhere. Oxygen. As you can see, if I didn't wake up with the spacesuit, I'd be dead because that's -0. So I've got an hour to find a way out. Glitching slightly. But I know where I am on the ship. I've glitched onto something and I think I've got to crouch. I can't jump. I've been slightly disorientated. Right, what is this? Can you open? No. You know something? I'm getting myself trapped deeper and deeper into the maze. I think this is supposed to be the gun turret where the gun is. Now if there was somebody on the ship there now, they could open the gun turret doors and I'd be out. But from here, this point I can actually see that I am trapped. I could call for help. I don't want to sit here for 2 hours. Before I had a chance, if I explored a bit more. I'm just on surface. I've done it! I've done it. I am now bound by ship. And that's the first time I've actually managed to get out of a situation like that. Take up the lights. So now I do know, with a bit of persistence, and I'm in the galaxy, there is a way from that trap location. If you can make your way to here on the, when I actually got stuck, I was actually underneath here. Well, it can't be, because the chairs and the beds are that side. Yeah, and the bed's in front there. Yes, it's about right. So somewhere along the line I was on the gun turret. That's what it looked like to me. Can I go for a walk around, do you think? Yeah, why not? It doesn't look like I can get back on there, so I'm not going to try it. It's too high off the ground. Remember, it's about survival, making sure things work. And in 600 days, lethal. It's all about exploring. Right. I cannot breathe the oxygen on this ship, so I cannot take off my spacesuit. That's to do with all the glitches that had apparently happened earlier. All these are what you call challenges. Which is more exciting, you come across a new challenge all the time, or setting up a mission and doing the same mission over and over and over again. This is boring. Is that right? I'm getting out of Lesky, watching other people fall at their doom and seeing how long they can survive. That's not boring. That's looking at it from a different angle. Now I do understand you guys are trying to get into the Discord channel. If you press more, everything's in there to link us in where we can chat and play and take notes. So I've not been able to get back for you in the text because it's a bit difficult. I'm not properly set up with all these monitors for Discord to come on this, and it will be done, okay? And it's a normal play like you're just setting up. I want to play, not sit down there doing all these things, because the play times get less. So that's why my videos will be uncut. But as time gets by, I learn about editing. I'll be taking clips out of this and making into a longer story pattern. Little Miss, when she first came on here, we was looking for games for her to play. And there was this game, I can't remember what it was, it had a nice storyline. And she wanted to play that for the next game. Somehow, I talked to her in this game, so it's the same sort of thing. Telling stories, creating your own content, but you've got more freedom. And she likes it now, but no story content has been created yet. We have to create our own. Yeah, I was just telling them about how you got into Star Citizens. Oh, did you manage to type that thing in for us? Thanks. Yeah, this game you wanted to play, if you remember, and it was about the storyline. I was saying to you that Star Citizens has got the same thing, but it's a little bit different. If you remember. Okay. What's your opinion on that? Yeah. Well, basically what we're trying to say is, or what she's trying to say, in Star Citizens, okay, to get in the game, you've got to buy a ship. When the ships are done, you're going to get bored. But you've got the ship, so what in the game, you can create a storyline to how you want it to be. Shape it the way you want it and whatnot. It's all there for you. It's how you make of it. Waiting for people to create things for you, it does get difficult, frustrating, working with other people, same sort of thing. Yes, it's all there today, but when you're in the game, there has to be some sort of storyline. Don't wait on other people to create it, you can create your own, which we have done here. Take it as it comes, you don't know what's going to happen next. Now the reason I'm in here is to see if I can actually land this ship, I mean go out for a walk in it. But there's a lot of no, I'll tell you what, I'm going to move off this planet and go somewhere else. He's got his sneezes. This will be the first 24-hour cut live on the verse with the 600 die without dying, logging out and logging back in from where exactly you logged off. And you first saw it here on Unity. Oh, okay. That's not good. Half my engine bits are missing. Oh no, it's not. It was just off. I nearly had heart failure. Oh boy. I still think half my bits are missing. No, half my bits are missing. Have I got shields? Yeah, I've got shields, I've got thrusters. Shields, thrusters. I've got jump drive. But I don't seem to have any guns. Oh, okay. Okay. Somebody nabbed me guns. Well, I would have rather lost my frigging guns than the whole ship in the last episodes. Now I know I put guns on me because I tested them. What did I have on there now? All my guns have gone. Okay. I bet you I've got no missiles. Now that I didn't expect. So what do I do? I can go back to Lesky, but we know the problems there, and I can feel the stress coming on now. Okay, here we go. Let's set course. Connect all my bits. Well, why not go to Polaris if it's easier? Because I can't beat the atmosphere when I touch Lesky, Polaris CC. They might have fixed it, yeah I know. I might want to break in half an hour, and you can see the challenge I've got already. The 600i will last 24 hours in the verse. Take it to Port Alistair. I want the freedom in the ship. It's a bug in the game, okay? But it's still a challenge. I'm exploring. I'm not in any hurry to get there. Or am I? My course is all set. Check oxygen. Still not breathable. If I got off the ship and then got back on it. Anyway, let's get away with all this SLI flickering. Engines off. Give it 5 seconds. Then ignite. Engines running, shields up, setting up. Let's set up thrusters. Make sure you've got full power and takeoff. Okay. No point in setting guns because you ain't got no guns. I don't have a brain when I need it. Activate landing gear. Activate landing gear. Is this on? Yes, it's on. "24 hours in the verse, eh?" Traveling the stars in style, peace and comfort. But I have to go to Lesky. Ah, boy. I am still in the atmosphere. Will she scare me more? Me not having any guns and me going back to Lesky? Going back to Lesky! This ship is zippy, so don't need to worry about certain things. I've got enough experience now to jump to planets now, you know what I mean? What would it be like having a crew in here now? Now it's so quiet. Would it be stress everybody, argue with each other? Or would they be just doing their own thing? I'm just thinking about the chaos on Star Trek at the moment when this everybody's under attack. Oh boy. Wait, I've got guns down there. So I should have guns at the back. Okay. I've got some defense. 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 Well, you know something? Guess what? Let me check my speed. I'm going 900. I'm going to go into the rear turret because that's what it's all about at the moment. Can't breathe the oxygen. Now I'm not supposed to really fire because my emissions will go up and I'll be detected. Now travelling stars now, I should be in my spacesuit, but there's no oxygen. Okay. I'll reduce speed. Anyway, just let me get into here and show you what I mean. The right hand side is for the rear turret. Power on. Now, to get into smoke turret, you use this. Now the weakness of this ship, oh, that's a lot better. I thought it would be when I see it in the constellation. Oh, no, that's not them, that's me. I got to change the key bindings on that. Well, the weakness in this ship is its rear. I'm not that's looking to the front actually, okay, just in case you're confused. This is looking to the rear. Don't want to be firing actually. You can stop now. Oh no, it's not fixed. It's not the key. It's not Star Citizens. I've got enough to actually work out my key binding, so I can stop this when I'm not moving, because that's moving when I don't want it. If I press the key, it should lock there, and I just use the mouse as a gimbal. Has it got gimbal? I've just spent some time in that. Well, these have got size 3 guns, so if anything like Constellation with the same range, it can do a decent amount of fire. Basically, them guys will come from you and they will not change line of trajectory. But if they've got something firing back at them, they have to change trajectory. It's giving your shields more time, or giving you more time to plan your maneuver. So 2 people on a ship like this, 1 should man the rear turret, but keep the shields in line. Let's see what else it's got. Excuse me. Right, so each turret you can control your own weaponry. In the captain's seat, he's got his own 4 guns. In here, they've only got 2, so you should have no controls. Why can't you have controls of missiles with the captain when he's busy? That needs to be addressed. Everything else is self-explanatory, so he's got control. Don't want to mess with this too much at the moment, okay? Why don't you know enough about it? No, just don't want to be messing around with it too much at the moment, okay? The answer to my question is still the same answer. Yeah, anyway. Oh. So the co-pilot will not have control to any of the flight systems. So round here will not be anything to do the engineers. I think with shields control should be also in the engineers section actually, and science, because the pilot's got enough on their plate here. Now is that up? No, the engine's on. The got no control over the arm, power to the weapons. Okay, shields. Not really. Weapons, power, same thing. No control. Heat, no control. He's got control to comms. In the last patch, I found it to be a problem with getting crime stats. If you've got somebody on here, they should be able to access the same doors on the same ship, so we can all go out and not get a crime stat. Basically, the co-pilot or the engineer is supposed to be able to open the bomb bay doors so the pilot can navigate in without taking his eyes off the screen if need be. Don't forget, it's comms actually, so it doesn't have to be the pilot to do that. Very straightforward. They've actually took most of the controls out of it, so I presume they're going to be in the back in the science and engineering section. And I hope that's where they're going to give you controls to missiles, guns and whatnot. And they will do sooner or later. Why? Because you've got the Polaris that's doing all these kind of things, and everybody should be able to assign a job or switch jobs depending on the situation. I'm just trying to get these things back up at the moment. Shields. In the other side, I presume it will be similarly the same, okay? But the only difference is their gun repeaters are in the facing the front. It should be able to face the back if I'm correct in speaking, but there's a slight difference in the angles, okay? And because of this, you'll notice that, oh, this is underneath actually. This is underneath. So then, oh yeah, talk about blind spots. If you've got someone in the back of the turret, the only blind spot on the ship then is up there, because the turrets won't reach that sort of angle, and also the same underneath. They nicked me guns! Right, let's switch on, enter remote turret. No, let's switch it on first. No weapons control. But he does have control of stealth, comms and shields. No, you got shields, yeah. But you also want something on the engineering side. I know this can be done in the back actually, and also in here, giving a bit more versatility. The pilot can't do all of this without some assistance. And as you can see, this is underneath the ship now, mind you, okay? Show you if I can do it. As you can see, it's underneath the ship. This has also got back, so it's got two guns facing back, which is pretty good, and a decent visibility within reason. I need to work out the key bindings for these now. You see, it can't face all the way up, so there must be a blind spot. But good visibility for behind. Very good visibility. But I would, yeah, very good visibility. I will say at a certain angle, with the pilot's skill, tipping the ship about 30 degrees one way, you could have 4 of these repeaters size 3 at a ship. That would seriously take them off their angle. On the front of the ship, you'd have just the front turrets, and this here protecting the bottom, but no direct cover from underneath. The only cover you could get if you want to shoot from underneath, with the pilot of the skill, you'd have to turn the ship 90 degrees and then expose its wings. Different ways of flying. But that would take a long time of flying with a specific crewmate to get all these specific skills. Nothing more to display. Simple. I don't presume the back ones are working yet, so there's not much we can do with these guns, but I think, as I know, there are a lot of people now want to do multiplayer, and there's a whole new set of new bugs for multiplayer at the moment, and if you can't get these guys in, you can't flush them out, and some of them are quick and simple, okay? I'm not supposed to be giving demonstrations, you know. I'm supposed to be just flying the ship in a 24-hour survey. Well, the same topic, yeah. If you're all trying to get hold of me, I've not replied to you on the YouTube. It's not that, I've just got one screen. Obviously, you've got to stay focused. But you can, if you press more, you can actually join the Discord channel, and we can actually sit and chat. We do use voice, and we do live streaming, as you can see. Well, you know what I think I'll do? I'll fly back to Lesky, because the storm technically died, and within a couple of hours, when I've got something to eat, I will log back on and finish what I started. But as you can see, the reason why I was forced back, I've got no guns. Okay? Let's see if there's a way I can load the money in space. I doubt it, but it's worth a try. See, I don't really want to go back there. Well, no, there isn't. There ain't. Or is there? Well, I think I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take that back. Now this is not supposed to be. Yeah. I've got my guns back. But like I says, the bugs change. And what about oxygen? What else did we lose? Okay. Some good came out of it. What about me oxygen? How's that going to work? I can't see a way around that one. Let's pluck her out of here. Well, we've got a slight problem here now. Like I said, I want to go on a dinner break. Now, I ain't gonna log off for now because I don't want to log off because of the bugs. So how am I going to keep this game plugged back in? I'm going to go back to Reddit in 2.6. As long as you are moving and in motion in space, you will not bug out. Okay? I can't actually mind the shields. Oh. I don't want to exhaust the engines. I can drop the shields. No, it's not. It's a bug in the engines. It doesn't work with thrusters. Well, what I was just trying to say now, I don't really want to go to a planet, okay, to log in and log out and go through all that. Am I going to live and am I not? I'm going to leave the game running in space. But I'm not going to expect you guys to sit down and watch a blank screen for 2 to 3 hours. But if I log off, if I log off OBS, I've got to take the whole lot back in and treat it as a different scene. And I've only been going roughly about half an hour. But the game's still in motion, it's not a blank screen. It's just giving you guys an idea how we do things or how we'd like it to be. In a few months, in a few years, the ships will be full of crew, so there's activity. But it's in development and we need to do these things to create ideas. I've been doing this since 2.6. Okay? So it's not sitting down there for 2 hours just looking at someone flying in space or whatnot. It's about thinking what you can do to make it better and how you can get it to be noticed. Because at the end of the day, it's not just one voice, it's who you tell, and that other voice tells it in their creation until it gets to the right places. Music. I think the stars enough should say that the screen's active, and I should be back in about 20 minutes. Okay? So if there's any notes that you'd like to type them in here or join us on Discord. The links are above. I think Little Miss will be typing things to you, tell us what we do and what not, and how she finds the game. Are you there, Little Miss? Oh, she must be actually doing her own game there. She's actually got her own little organisation which she's been doing for the last 2 years. So I'll be back. I have to leave. Not done it since 2.6. I think the shields are strong enough to hold off petty fires until I get back. I'll only be gone about 15 minutes. I'm back. Hello everybody, I'm back. Anybody around? You could miss? Okay. I just thought I'd just go on a short dinner break and I'm still in the verse. Well, apparently I started this game about 24 hours ago. Object is to surf. You know the contents are not there. Surf the internet and see how long you can stay online. How have I been able to stay online in the last 24 hours? Well, I've actually, no, not logged in and logged out. When I've been logging out, I have been logging out in the ship at planets or space stations. I've had a couple of glitches because I'm in the 600i. Somehow I was able to glitch myself back into 600i and carry on the gameplay. I've had two problems in the last 2 hours, one coming out of Blesky in the 600i. Second problem, a glitch will spawn back into the ship in the 600i. I've lost my oxygen in the 600i, so I've got to stay in my spacesuit. Now, I'm going to try and explain as much as I can. It's not about faults, but yes, I'll be talking about faults and things like that. I was reading on the verse or on the internet, or I don't know where I heard it from, or it could have been me hallucinating like I usually do. They're going to stop work on the 600i. Reasons being because they want to get out the 890 jump on schedule. Yeah, great, okay, nothing wrong with that. But what was stated, they're going to be working on the 600i, so when the 890 jump comes out, all these problems can be addressed, give me a smooth gameplay. Yeah, okay. They're not doing that now. They're stopping it, okay? Now, my argument is, when they was developing the 600i, I paid close attention to it in the best way I could. And a week before, I just seen the numbers jumped up, blah blah, watching the progress and whatnot. I said to little miss, this shit when it comes out is gonna be buggy. And yes, it came out, it's buggy now. Now, why bring out another bug ship when you can fix the bugs on this and make that ship a little easier to use? The game's stressful enough for you and for us as players. You want us to create the content, to give you ideas, to put them in the best way you can so other people can play these games and exploit it in the best way they can. Okay? The game is becoming multiplayer and 2 players now. So things need to be fixed, which we understand you can only do so much at a time. But is it right that you should stop the production line of the 600i for 6 months, i.e. 3 months, until the 890 jump comes out, and then we've got to wait and then you go back to 600i to fix the bugs, which the bugs are supposed to be there to be fixed to help the 890 jump, to make the 890 jump more appealing for when players come out and want to use it. If you can see where I'm coming from. We all say you want to make money, is ways of going, right, we get that, but this ship is causing a lot of people stress. Not in a good way. I want to play in it because I've got things I want to do in it. As it stands, it's difficult. I want to create content as an explorer. There's nothing in there. I don't mind doing my own sort of stuff. But they are difficult. The things in there are very difficult at this time. I don't want to go back into Constellation. You know what I mean? When I can go one step up and then straight into the Carib and then from there into the Polaris and from the Polaris into the as you can see where I'm coming from. But this was all about me exploring space the best I can at the moment as it stands. A few months ago, when this came out, you could do nothing like this. And 2.6, You could go in space, you could leave your PC on all night, and you'd still be in space. Now, 24 hours down the line, me as a single player has continued this game all the way through. Now, obviously, I've had to switch off, but there's evidence I've logged off, and I've logged on back in the same thing, not being shut off within reason. Yes, I could leave it on, but at the end of the day, I think you can see where I'm coming from and whatnot. People are coming to the game now for different reasons. Some wants pew pew pew, some wants to do what I'm doing, some wants to be medikit, some wants to do that. But they need local content, ideas, incentives. Today I stuck in the 600i and I walked on a couple of bugs. Okay? Yeah, but I didn't do that. I won't be able to show you guys what the bugs are, i.e. thrusters is a big bug. In the other ships, if you go forward, the engines are cut out because the thrusters are taking interact and this proper compensation so they don't cut out. Another one's bug when you spawn in your ship, can you survive? What do you need to do? How can you walk around it? Until CIG decides to fix it. But just stopping it there and then, no one's going to fly the ships, okay? So you can't fix the bugs when they need to be flown. When I first came out, I was expecting to see the sky littered with 600 eyes. How many is out there now? They're only out there for short little missions. And the game is to create missions to show what you can do with these ships and what to look out for. I'm not saying I'm the first person out there to fly a ship 24 hours in the game, because obviously I've been proven wrong before. If I'm able to keep the gang going, tomorrow might be 48 hours. But tomorrow, I'll be more prepared. Because this bug about spawning the ship, I was lucky. I might have another character on standby. I might link him into the game, and you can fly all the way over and open up or move the ship or open certain doors so I can get out that trap compartment. Now that's, yes it's in, because you've got rescue ships coming in, you've got ambulances coming in, you know what I mean, and whatnot. The point at the end there is communication to the means that you've got. What's the purpose of staying out there in space for 24 hours? It's not that. As this game develops, as the ships get bigger, you'll be equipping your ships, you'll be planning your ships in advance, and you want to go to certain places, and you want to know where you go, is it safe, does it work, you know what I mean? I want to see some action. Oh, I'm going to have to land in arm time. I will land in a desolated planet. Where? I'm thinking about it. I'm a bit disappointed at the moment because if I want to go in my civvies, I've got to go back to Lesky. But the whole idea is to try and keep normality in the game, just in civvies, and making it more appealing. But also the high agenda is staying alive as long as you can by keeping the game contents going in whatever reason. I know if I go back to Lesky, I stand a 70% chance of the game crashing. I would have said 50 and I would have said 30, but the game's developing, okay? But getting out that landing deck, it's not going to be easy. Which if you look in my last clip, you see the big Aurora. I had to try to get out there and then I lost it. And a caterpillar just on the side, and I looked at the replay, he suffered his worst. Now, because I've played the game so many times and whatnot, I've had to teach myself certain skills to do certain things. Okay? So in the game, I'm a level 3 hauler, and that consists of doing certain things, not just hauling 1 million credits. I mean, cargo in the game or whatever the score is. It was also about loading utilities on the ships, like rovers, etc., and delivering and whatnot. So I will put notes up in there of how I got a level 3 hauler's license, and yes, that will stay with me. It's not in the game, it's as close as you're going to get to a reputation skill, but it's yours. It's just like when you go for your driving test, you pass your test, that's yours for life. Even if you change your car, even if they restart the server, you know what you've created, you know what you've done. I've got a level 1 driver's license in the game now. Why? I was able to go around Lesky 10 times without itching, crashing or whatever. If you can see where I'm coming from. Because I'd practiced. So it's a level 1 license, it'll be a lot more than that because it's a 5-star I'll be going for. Now, in the races in Lesky, I watched the guys race and I watched them lose wheels and I watched them lose this and I watched them lose that. You know what I mean? And because I'd learned so much, I know if you was to give me a mission and that mission will say 500 credits, I know you'd give me that job because of my credentials. But would you give them guys that job knowing they're going to lose a wheel? Exactly, you wouldn't. And that's what all these reputation skills are about when you're looking for jobs, etc. But you need to start somewhere. Well, in the game, my friend Atomic. Oh, he can be a right hairy one. He's a pirate in the game. Nothing wrong with him. He's pretty cool actually. You've seen him in the vid. It is whatever. Anyway, he did 2 races. On both races, he lost his wheels. And I drove past him and watched him. You know what I mean? Another guy, a few cars had lost their wheels actually. I didn't lose no things like that because I learned the limitations of the vehicle. But on that particular day, I had steering problems, I had laggy problems and all them kind of things. Now, if those were okay that day, I do believe I would have won that race. But if you used to be looking for a job to go for next somewhere distance, because of the experience I've got, like I said, you'd have given me that job. Why didn't I take the Rover? Nothing wrong with the Rover, but I prefer to use that because that's what I learned in. Are we going to sit here all day looking in space? No. But what are we going to do next? Well, I'm limited. Why? I can't walk around the ship because I've got to stay in my suit. I don't want to go back to Lesky's because I don't want no more glitches. And you've seen everything about landing at lands and whatnot. Basically, I just want to get through 24 hours of gameplay. If I get that, I'm going to do the same thing again. Land at a space station and do the same boring thing, but this time I'm exploring, looking for new contents. How am I going to stay alive in the 600i? I'm working on it. I keep thinking, take the ship home, come out in the constellation, park it on the moon somewhere, go to bed, wake up the next morning, and I'm off and away. But basically at the same time, I'll be working on my key bindings, looking at engineering stuff and what I can do to make it better. To you guys, it's boring. I get it, I understand. But to me, I'm trying to find ways of making my experience better in the game. But you one day will be asking the same questions I was asking, come up with the same ideas I was coming up. And at the end of the day, what are you in the game and what do you want to be? And it's two questions. I'm an engineer and I'm also an explorer. Engineer, because this ship needs to be fixed. Explore, this is what I'm doing now. Credits come into it when I'm ready. If I want to go hard, I can do it. I've learned it already. But there's glitches in the game. It's working now. And yes, it is. No, yes, it is. Now, lost the money before 2.2 came out of the weekend, I think it was. But at the same time, no, it was a glitch, alright? I was on the medication, and I knew the signs, and I didn't do the test first before I hauled cargo. That was stupid. Well, I was trying to get between 100,000 and 1 million credits just for this X600i. So if anybody came on like on YouTube now, I can pay them. But as it stands there now, I haven't got even 1,000 credits to even buy myself a pair of trousers and do different types of mission and pay them at the same time. Don't ever try to do these missions because on the ship do they get paid, and they're not going to do it for nothing, which I understand. I'm not asking. I'm doing it for the experience because that's the way I play. Like during the week, as I said, they did the last SLI Rally. One of my contents, it can be done for money, which it will be done later on, but it had time to create things over the weekend. I actually spent a few months there creating content for that actually. I've got quite a few, but the rest of it I was just going around in circuits to let you guys know what it was all about and how much fun it can be. What's different about the rescue circuit to normal race circuits? Same with Rally. GT5 and all the Grand Prix races, you're going round tracks, you're learning the track, you spin up the track, they put you on the track. But on this one, it's all free. You make a mistake, you have to realise the mistake yourself, but by that time it's too late. That's the fun of it. You're creating your own content, you're learning the game, not somebody putting obstacles there for you to learn the game. You know what I mean? And you can be good at it. There will be rewards because you can make contents that is going to be rewarding. So go around the rescue circuit, it doesn't mean just going around the track, because I actually learned a lot about that track over the weekend. There was bypasses, there were shortcuts within reason. And they had a Rover out there that's built like a tank. It couldn't stay on the track because it was too bloody slow. But it could drive on heavy terrain. And it was overtaking somebody's vehicles. So I didn't see it from that point of view, but the cyclone can't drive on heavy terrain too easy. Because things will break sooner or later or it will topple. And then you lose. So you have to take the side road. You see the variations? Well, one thing I'm glad they actually banned the Noxes and any flying object, because those could be controlled, and the reasons why is because they can hop over the gorge and it gets a bit difficult. Todd did a good filming there actually. I was actually impressed. He actually caught when one of them slipped and dropped into the gorge. From where they're going with that there, I don't know, but I do have lots put down in the background. I just want to see how things develop. So, and I said that over the weekend I was on medication. I've been gosh, I have, well, I didn't know medication can actually make you active, so we're not making excuses or whatnot, or make you walk like you have doped up or can't speak, you know what I mean? It's just that, it was just like it was a different world. But I'm back to normal now, okay? So you don't want to be taking the piss out of me now. I'm going to sit down there because I'm actually starting to see that people out here are starting to be a bit more like hypocrites, okay? Little Miss has been upset a few days because he's been trying to make new friends. Basically, she wants to meet more women play because she wants to play in a woman's org or create her own. And so she needs to scout around, advertise and mingle into a lot more places and things like that. And to do that, she has to go where she knows best. But over the weekend, I think it actually put a damper on things like that, you know what I mean? But over the weekend I actually see a different side to this game. And it wasn't very enjoyable. And at the end of the day, in my years of being playing these games, and my life is like, I don't give a flying shit's ass. But that's not meant to be insulting way, you just have to learn to be that way because you can do things to somebody. And whatever. Just give me a second. I'm not slagging nobody up, I might sound like I'm just going through, it's about me, about this game and what I'd like it to be, okay? I am humorous and whatnot, and I like to do things, but I'm going to get a drink because I need to wash down all this fish chips and peas I had just now. I'm actually thinking how to spawn this bloody 600i again. Ah! Spawning weapons. I don't know if you've seen in the last take, or this take, I'm in space, I spawned back into the game and I had no weapons. That's another glitch I didn't know, which will be taken note. I'm just wondering. Because I'm in this ship, I believe that's a glitch. If I want to change my weapons, could I change my weapons? And if so, it says yes, which I know is not allowed in the rules of the game. Every time my combines run out, if I decide to use combines, I can change them in mid-flight, which you can do when the what's the ship called again? The repair ship comes out, you should be able to do that. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, you hide in the background now, are you? Listen to my spying in my conversations, eh? Now I'm joking with you, I'm joking. Well, it looks like I don't get this. It's saying here I can swap out weapons on the 600i while I'm in mid-flight. Well, let's look at another ship, the Caterpillar. It doesn't change. Right, nothing there on the Caterpillar. Okay, let's go back to the 600i. Which one's the bug? I think that one's the bug. Okay, let's go back in. I think I know what happened there just now. I bugged out, they nicked me weapons, and every time I load back, so it seems like you can change your ship in mid-flight. This is a bug, okay? So don't swear by it. But like I says, now that I know that, if I wanted now I could have an infinite supply of combines. Now on the ship is a facilities for you to reload on the ship. If so, then yes, I would allow it. As if these guns can be tracked inside the ship. And I wouldn't say on the sabre you could do that, you'd have to get out of the ship to rearm it. I'm gonna have to take a close look at that. Right. Going out to the on the ship. I would say the front turret. We'll have to walk inside and see what's underneath the bulkhead. See if we can actually fit back inside like them other small guns for reloading. Let's have a look on the other side now. I'm trying to turn it slowly because I don't want to lose no speed. Fuel costs money, okay? It's still turning. Still going full speed. Right, let's have a look. No, not the side guns, I'd have to replace differently. Them ones there, but they're bloody heavy. What is it? 3 meters long. That's about 9 foot. Size 3 guns. No, they're not. Those are size 4s. 8 meters. Yeah, I think them ones can be launched in by hinges. How would you work out the airlock? I personally would have had all 3 guns at the top there. And I still believe that front gun can turn a 360. I don't see the reasons why they're not allowing it. I know it's opposite. Is somebody contacting in Discord there, miss? Oh, it's okay. I just can hear bleeps in the background, you see, I can't really switch screens, you see. No, it's not what I meant. I just thought someone was trying to message. It's okay, I'm going to get it set up the next day, because I'm going to have to start using this other computer to read things, you know what I mean? Yeah. Right, them guns I've been working on, and there's two types of fires. There's ballistic and there's shields. Well, you've heard the confrontation, shields, but ballistic can't go through shields, you know all of that. But it's not that, they've also changed different ways how they fire. They fire signal just like that. You press the button and it fires. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? On this ship, as you do all know, they come with size 5, but mine are gimbal. The reason why they're moving slow, because it's not on fast moving, so it tracks a bit slower to get up there. That's not right. You're not in line of fire. They didn't seem lined up. No, I don't need to go suspect safe to see these bullets are on line of fire. I can see that they're not. Right, now let's try. Okay. Well, that needs to be toned down a bit because it's supposed to fire continuously red line, and I think it's cutting out. I have timed it for 6 seconds. Okay. Let me do it one more time. Right, those weapons need to be altered, the timing's too high. Now this wouldn't work with ballistics, guns and weapons are all different. But this is what I usually do when I'm doing it on my own. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of guys asking How do you do this? What are you using? You know what I mean? And now that it's going to be shown there, you should be doing all this. But excuse me, at the end of the day, like I said, it's to everybody's taste at the day. Because it doesn't interest you, don't think nobody else out there is interested. Okay? There's a guy been trying to talk to me all day. He thinks I've been ignorant. I've got little miss to send him a message on TeamSpeak, and if he gets it, he will know how to get into the Discord channel. But I got to check to see if it's all been sent. Right, anyway, let me just try and sort out these weapons. Fire. Weapons. As you know, a 600i is capable of carrying 3 size 5 guns and 4 size 3s. What you might not know, it is actually capable of taking 10 size 3s in total. Okay? That's a 2 size 3s on the remote turrets. That's a total of 4 guns. On each of the turrets, they can be gimbaled with remote turrets. That's giving you a total of 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. It's a total of 6 guns. And then you've got the gun at the back, you got the gun at the bottom. That's a total of 10 size 3 guns, whatever you want to use. The coverage of them guns, right, will be definitely 4 forward facing, not forgetting the one underneath. And depending on what angle you're facing the ship, you got 4 forward facing with the one in the back, but it takes skill and practice. The players in Star Citizens are not patient. I know what patience is. Doing something over and over and over and over and over again till you got it right. Having a sparring partner to spar with you over and over and over until you got your loadouts right. This game hasn't got that. Them sort of people. Not like Star Trek Online. I know, I've played them for years. Right, side coverage. It's got 2. That's the back turret and the bottom turret for side coverage, and also the back. Now, it'd be nice if that front turret there could be turned. Okay, this ship should not actually go out with no less than 2 people to be on the safe side. Why? Everybody attacks from behind. Okay, but the size 3s are pretty deterrent at the end of the day. But it's not an attack ship. Okay, the worst blind spot is overhead and underneath. But there's a way around that. Okay, which I'm going to be actually putting into my key bindings called evasive maneuvers. Because you can't shoot directly above, nobody's can't turn your ship 90 degrees left or 90 degrees right and then shoot the hell out of him. If you see where I'm coming from? That's what we call defense play. But you've got combats at the end of the day, they know not to go in front. They've got their advantage. But you're not supposed to have their advantage on your defenses. And they ain't giving you a chance. They say, I want that shiny white bird and silver bird out there. And they will shoot you down because they know they can. But when you spend time learning about your ship and being forced it the way you want it, they ain't shooting down jack. Okay? When I first started Star Trek Online, I had a ship called the Aurora, a bicycle ship, escort, combat, everything to it, and I actually made it the way I wanted it. Spent time in it. Always crashed, always blew up. 10 years down the line, 7 years down the line, I'm still flying the Aurora. One of the baddest small ships out there. And you can't destroy that ship. You can't. Now, the same things can be done to something like this. The tools are there in the game for you to work at it. Okay, you just got to sit down and play about with certain aspects. I don't mean just wait for a power plant to come because it's size 3 and it's military and all this lot. There's other things you can use. Okay? You don't have to tinker with the mechanics of the game. It's just the physics and the understanding and use it to your advantage. And these are the things you need to know. Because you've thought of something and somebody else turns and can't think of it. Oh, you're cheating. Oh, it's this. No, it's not. Don't think that for 1 minute. They didn't think of it. So because they haven't got the brain to work it out, they will disarm it into you and they will carry on their merry ways. But I'll bet you, as time goes by, that same person is going to be using your technique. And you'll spot it a mile off. Okay? And you remember. And that's why I'm working these modulating shields. I'm also working on guns now for the hammerhead. But to me, the hammerhead won't be of any use. Because it's the pilot can't control the Terrans until the NPCs come in. Be working out all sorts of role plays for my crew and NPCs. But I didn't work them out in the hammerhead. I worked them out in the Polaris. Yeah? Oh, I thought you were going to have a shake after I could do the mouth rest. Okay, here we go. I'm still eating my dinner. I'm still talking. When are we going to see some action? I need to learn to fly in 600i first. How many of you stayed in the 600i for so many hours up to now? As I get better, I'll be taking clips out of the clips and making them into shorter clips. But I'm a role player. Just like going on a plane, lasting hours in space. Anyway, let's go somewhere different now. I was looking at Guns Hunter. These fogs. Okay, I'm going to change the order of the firing now, okay? It's the closest it's going to get to a repeater, but still have the power and the distance. Guns. I just want the centre one to fire differently or alternatively from the arm over two. Okay. Now, why I created that is to have a continuous fire for people like me that can't shoot straight. But when you time the guns in certain fight intervals, they won't overheat and they won't cut out, and you can still have continuous fire power, whatever. I've also got rotating shields that create redundancy, and what that does, it uses power within itself. I can go into all these details, but after explaining it so many times, people who are watching this more than once will get it. It's unfair for the new players that don't understand, but do want to take that time out. Okay, so it is a balance. So I've got to know how to explain it and whatnot. We're all interested in these kind of things, and I know some of you are going to your own ideas and adapt to the things you want to adapt. But like I said, I've been doing these shields for months. Okay, and it's just not doing it with one ship and it works with another ship. It's not the same. And I'm getting up new ideas all the time. Okay? I plan to use these shields for defense. Okay? I think it's a lot more stronger than guns when used properly. Yeah, but obviously if you've got a Polaris and it shoots at you, it's going to take out, and it's got hit points of say 500, it's going to take down your shields, obviously, you nitwit. I mean, but I'm just saying you've got something like say size 2s, size 3s, possibly size 4s, yeah, I know, you're not going to be able to take them out. It's like a brick wall, okay? And that's what it's all about. Keeping your shields up, keeping them in strong, and know how to use them. Okay, but there's still variations of different guns doing different things. Now that makes it more powerful than guns, but at the end of the day, does it work? Yes, it does. Okay, I wasn't too sure about my modulating shields work. I seen it working and understood how it worked and whatnot. I did them on all 2 shield ships, including the Harrow. It worked brilliantly. Did them on other ships, including this one. No, not proper. Why? Because it doesn't create redundancy or this, that, or whatever. Okay, it's just hard to explain. But there's other ways around it. It's to do with timing and how they work, not exhausting the power or whatever and leaving power for other things. It's variation. But when I first seen what they was doing with the powers and stuff like that, I knew it was a bit too hard to be working these shields at the development program to do it. Firing guns, altering power adjustment, for one person to do that, you do need another aid. But you go and you tell your friend about it, the person is going to turn around and says, it's not allowed, you cheated. No. The problem is, he was too stupid to think of it himself. And he goes and tells his friend likes the idea, his friend does it, and then after you see him there doing it. And then when he still can't do it, he calls it. The function in this game, you do need aid, okay? Because it's not that easy, just like you need a calculator to do fast arithmetics. I'm going to give you another example. You've got a lot of people complaining about, we don't want AIs in there because it's this and because it's that and it's cheating. No, it's not. Okay, as you're playing in the game, alright, you get a big ship like the Polaris. Okay? No, we won't use the Polaris, we will use the starfarer. Okay? You get a ship and you load it full of NPCs. Does that make you better? No, it does not. You're just using the materials that you are supplied with. Okay? But it's still cheating because he can have all them tarot filled and I can't have any. No, it doesn't mean that either. You are learning how to play the game with the tools you have got. And when you've learned to play with the tools you have got, you then become more experienced, and then you'll be playing with live players. And the live players will know what you're doing and how to play. But you've got to start somewhere. Okay? So what if no, it doesn't mean nothing. Because yes, to suppose a ship comes at you with 4, like the hammer for instance. It's got 6 good players in there and you've got 6 NPC. You know you're going to lose. It stands to reason. Okay? But you've learned the mechanics and how to do these things and whatnot. Okay? That is what it's about. But because that guy's up there and he wants to be on top, or he's copied the Jones and not understanding the concept, he will call you. but you thought about it, and all he's just done is took the idea and run up into a little corner. It's another example. Me and little miss was in the Starfarer, okay, and we was doing patrol duty, okay, security work. We walked up and down the cargo deck for 15 minutes, and we said to each other, we can't pay a human to walk up and down the cargo bridge per hour or 2 hours, 7 days a week. He's going to get pissed off and he's going to get boring. So he can't do it. We've got to create something for him to do. So I said, well, what can he do? Well, he's a security, isn't he? Okay. When the NPCs comes out, anything to do with security, walking up and down, doing turrets or whatnot, that will be his job. To control them NPCs while the pilot does his job, etc. Can you see where I'm coming from? You're building up the experience as you develop in the game. Okay? Let's look at another example. You got the hammerhead coming out. He's bought the hammerhead. You bought the hammerhead. Tom Dare's bought the hammerhead. Harry Dare's bought the hammerhead. You've all got the hammerhead. You're all heads in the chicken in the box. But excuse me, you've got nobody to put in the turrets. Okay? Now, because of this, you're not going to fly the hammerhead. Why? Because you can't shoot back. You can only use the missile. So what are you going to do with the ship? You're going to throw it back in your toy box. Alright? You will throw it back in your toy box. So the NPCs at the end of the day coming in is a godsend, because you've got something to play with. You've got NPCs in your turrets to operate with the game, and the good thing about it is you're still playing, you spent your money, and other people who see this, I want a hammerhead, it's awesome. See how she's making money. But you've got some retard down the corner, because he hasn't got the brain in his photo, he's mocking it. And you're so polite to tell him to this is getting bloody difficult, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. Okay? Just shut up and get out of my space. Okay? But you don't want to do that because you don't want to offend him. But he's offended you. Okay? It's not on. Learn the game the best way you can, as long as you don't become a menace to somebody else. Use what you can. It's in the game. Okay? This is the way they create this game, to be versatile. It's your brain behind that wheel. Use it to your advantage. If you've got ideas, share it. Okay? But at the end of the day, you will need players, but you've got to start somewhere. So don't let these guys tell you what to do and when not. Don't let them do that. Right, where am I going? Remember, the gun's not working. Yeah, see if we can do a mission. I don't want to do nothing too strenuous, okay? Folks are still in the game and I'm flying this ship. But I have got 4 months in this ship, whether I like it or not. And you will all be in your little mosquitoes. Mosquitoes mean them small ship like that. Mosquitoes, what do you want to call them? Small attack ship looking for a big shiny white bird. But you've not learnt nothing. You've just learnt to be a menace. What was I looking for just now? Ah, yeah, missions. Bugs. Missions. Daymar doesn't seem to work for me. Oh, it went. I think I went there, and I couldn't find it. Who's Daymar? Well, I'm not really doing nothing. Let's try and learn this mission. If I had 5k there now, that money would multiply. I'm sure I beat my record of 24 hours in the burst. And continuous play can be in different points. I'm a bit skeptical on this one. If you want bugs, look in the 600i. It's about 100 kilometers away. About I can't fly towards it. I don't want to go through there. I will go through 206. The reason why I've chosen that route, it's a safe route. If I have to go to get fuel, I'll go the other way, but I know I can survive, but it's not about attack. It's about doing things safely. You wouldn't travel with your family in dangerous waters now, would you? Same sort of thing. If you had cargo, you would go through that route, would you? You can send what you want, I'm out of here, mate. I could have fought him. Well, you want to see what these shields are like? Okay. I'm not supposed to be doing this. These AIs will chase until you kill them. Wait a minute. I'm not too sure what this means. He's an alien. Okay, not an alien, he's red. And it says I can attack red. But in the past I've attacked red and they've got the things up there, I commit an offence. No, these are too still. All stop. Where was it supposed to be going again? Do you remember? Why do they keep getting paranoid that I should just switch up and then just do it? No, this is something that I'm doing. It's because I've been listening to too many people chatting rubbish in my ears. Right, okay. I could fly here, couldn't I? I've took that route, so I'll take that route and carry on with it. Nah, why not? There's a direct route from there. didn't send me around the planet far enough. I hope that's not Crusader. God blimey. Still eating my dinner as I'm chatting. That's on the other side, 900. 850. Okay. That's about the closest you're gonna get. That's on the other side of the planet. Okay, so lock on. These systems need to be checked out. Keep the process on. The right thing around. And I'm supposed to be paying attention to where I'm flying. Mm-hmm. What this need now is things for basic maneuvers now. Just spray the area of bullets. I'm not eating nothing. Can't get the missiles to work. I don't think these guns are lined up, you know. That's when it connects. You think I'm going to bring the system down any closer? It's not happening. Now this guy looks like he's coming from me. Excuse me. Well, I do need to learn a bit more about firing. As you can see, they're not really getting any close. You guys, it's not working. I can't see a bit. It's a big hell of a ship. It's not how do you put it? It's not what I wanted to do today, but I do need some target practice. Select enemy.
Selecting closest enemy.
Where's my enemy? Select enemy.
Selecting closest enemy.
Pardon. Outside for weapons. So you're thinking, oh gosh, what with the top of size 5? I swear by size 5. Alright. This shit can't cut it. Where's the way my what's here? If I was using ballistics, would I be shooting at them now? Nope. But it's an easy way to get your experience. But I am having problems shooting at these ships at the moment. They're not sinking. Right, so that book can be replicated. If I can get it from the undercarriage, I mean the cargo, I should be able to get back onto the ship. So I'm going to need extra med pens. Okay. That's worth an investment. The handling of the ship is very smooth. Compare it to the Caterpillar and the Starfarer. The handling of the ship is very smooth. Turbulence. One oversteers and the other one drops. No, that's because of wingspan on this actually. With the hammerhead, with the not the hammerhead, sorry, the Caterpillar, it's too thin, so that's why you got this, and you can control it. Almost the same effect on the Starfarer too, but that's also nose heavy. Let's see what's happening. I shouldn't be taking it. I have the phone while this is on, you know. I'm just strolling along. When I was doing the cargo haul, I was on a mission. I had to make so much within so much time. Because that goal's not there, I just want to do things in my stride. I want to find ways now working around how to wake up in my civvies. Until they fix that bug. But if I keep playing it the way I'm playing it, sooner or later they're going to say, yeah, it is a problem, it can be sorted, and don't sort it. But how many weeks, how many months? Did somebody say send a ticket? They watch everything we send out, and if it's any good, they will hear about it. Like I said, it takes one person to get it noticed, and then everybody wants credit for it. But it's a bug that needs to be sorted out for the 600i to be one more step into Explorer. Fix the bugs on the bed. Because now we are going into missions now, not 5 minutes, not 10 minutes, not even hours. There are going to be players now trying to create content and play and try and stay in the verse as long as possible as an explorer, or as not even a cargo, an explorer. Well, yeah, cargo, but explorer. Finishing off where they left off and coming back. And the more I do this, the more I feel safer flying this 600i. But as you can see, when you hear all these emergencies, is it a threat? Do I look into it? I'm an engineer, it's my job to look into it. But obviously there's other things you want to be dealing with too, isn't it? I should swap screens when it turns things off. Excuse me. I can go in like a bullet, okay? I'm not in any hurry. Activate landing gear. Activate landing gear. I am getting a message on Discord, but I just can't look at it just at the moment, and little miss is not around. I'll be with you shortly if it's me you're texting. Reducing speed. Isn't it nice going to do a mission without no stress, eh? he says he can't climb that. Okay. This is like being on a table, your phone's ringing because you're in mission, you can't answer it. The problem is, if the lift doesn't land properly, you've got to get on from the cargo bay. But the man cannot jump. So what I do, I place the cargo on the bridge or on the object until I can get to pick it up. On the way up, you pick up what you're supposed to pick up. I think that's about it. Just checking the area, so I'll see. Now getting off this, as I said, it's very glitchy. You have to have full concentration, because if you go too far you will glitch on the outer skin of the ship. That seems a bit high. Ah, you shit! This is the friggin'... Right. So, that's my first death as a glitch. Now I can forget about it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to carry it on. But I've not been alive at least 24 hours, but I'm still in the same server. There's no way out of this. I was just actually testing to see if I fixed it actually. I hadn't. Now to do that, you jump off the platform. Okay, so it recalculates itself. Let's try and kill myself. I will spawn back at Lesky if it lets me. And I'll go back from my ship and I'll carry on from there. That's a glitch, okay? But in the mechanics of the game, that's not allowed. But at the end of the day, what you're supposed to do, it depends on the level you want to play it. Okay, you want to carry on, you have to kill yourself. If not, start again. But as long as you learn your... Come on, what's happening here now? Lesky was the last place I touched. I should have waited. that's a blank screen. 1 minute. Blank screen, blank screen, blank screen. I'm still here, I'm just trying to reload the game back. It was a crash. Now, wait a minute. Oh, I crashed. That's not going to give me back my ship where I can see it. That ship's now lost. But the mission is still there. So if I fly towards the mission, I might see my ship. Maybe not. That's me done for today. Well, this is what I mean now. You get so disheartened, you don't want to carry on testing the 600i. But just simple bugs like that, that's stopping you from moving one step further. I know they're busy, but they are aware of it, but as far as I'm concerned, there's more important things. But you're releasing ships now, okay, and people are paying good money. You see the bugs, you can't just turn around and say, well, leave it till later, okay? Suppose that's the only ship that person's bought. He's not going to be playing a game for a long time. Right, let me just check on, yeah, see what's been happening. What's this? Let's get back into the game. And I have no way of knowing if this can show a blank screen now or not. This is a problem now. And two reasons can cause this. I'm actually doing live streaming, live recording, but I'm not doing recording, and that could cause it. She's spawned on the ship. No, I won't spawn on the ship. I have to go to the ship and hope it's still there. Wait, I crashed. You should put me back on the server. No, that mission's gone now. Just trying to work all these out, you see. It works in different ways depending on the situation, you see. Basically, I was on a mission and it showed up. If I killed myself, it would have put me straight back in the mission to carry on because the beacon will still be there. But now that I've respawned, the ship will be there. Not too sure if I'm on the same server, but I've got to find that mission again. I'll know exactly where I landed. I could have left a good miss on the ship, but I thought just carry on, because it really needs to, because of the bugs you see. That's another way of keeping the ship and locating the ship back at a later date. Ship unknown. Is that selling? Looking for the ship there is like an eagle in a haystack. Because at the day you could be on a dozen different servers. Now if there's a server crash, that ship is dead. No. It was a server crash, but I killed myself, so everything came into one. Now I've tried comparing so many times, you see, and I've only ever got close to someone being on the server and we linked up. And easy if someone's on that ship at that particular time. Let's go through missions. It could be that mission. I think it's that one. I was going to do that, but I skipped it. That's missions, they broke. Now what would you do in a case like this? You want to play Star Citizens, but you're scared to land on the planets, you're scared to do this and you're scared to do that, and you have to make some money. You can't go here, you can't go there because your space is dangerous. What's the best way around it? I would get a prospector. And why? Because we got nothing to do, just like exploring. That's the best way to have something coming in. Me, I'm going to get a prospector, but I'm going to buy the Orion ship, and the Orion ship will give me the prospector as a loan. The next thing I need to find out is what type of guns, shields it's got, which I do believe I'm going to get benefit. Well, I'm actually going to oh, wait a minute. Is the screen blank? No, conscious the screen's back. I've got no way of checking this. Now come and see there. Well, rather than taking any chances until I start getting things set up properly, I'm going to zone out of this and come back later. But before I do that, I'm going to call the 600i. All the weapons and all the guns are retrievable. I died because of the glitch. That wouldn't have happened in other ships, granted, because you can see I think the constellation. Okay? They took time to iron out them glitches because the complaints were overwhelming. They need to help the ARM 600i develop a little bit quicker. That's my personal recommendation. I got to sit in there for another 2 months, looking for more faults, but I can't get past the first fault. I can't do the next one to get past that. So how are you going to find out if there are bugs in there or whatever you need that is to be seriously done? You can't, because of these little bugs now. But you're not doing any more until the 890 jump comes out, and then it's going to be another 3 months after that. So you've got 6 months in the process. And when you get 890 jump out, it's going to have the same bugs as the 600i. Oh no! Okay. I didn't say a word. How do you? I didn't say a word. Don't even think about it. Well, when I load this 600 this time, I'm going to there's someone trying to get my attention there. But just let me just spawn these ships and I'll just say hi to him. He must have linked me through no, through me. No, he wouldn't have done that. Yes, he would have. Let's see if he's still there. Has he gone? That's what you call impatient. If I remember, I've got enough to get the trousers, but I need med pens. I need a lot of med pens. If I'm going to defeat the 600i, but I need help. See what you can do with these little bugs. They'll help the rest of the ships in its class. And you'll get more players there playing, because the 600i is just like the, oh, what's that ship called again? The Reclaimer. Oh, we come out with this 60, we come out with that, yeah. And you're going to be getting a lot of headaches because you didn't look at the simple bugs first. There's a lot of Reclaimers out there, a heck of a lot. Nobody's flying them. Not because they don't want to. Anyway, let's take time out on this. I should be back later as usual. And this is Pepper signing out. His ship glitched. No, he didn't glitch. He glitched. I've got to jump off it before I get off the ship. Marine 600i, jump off the stool or get off from the landing deck. Okay? It would have went the distance because that was a glitch I knew about, but I thought, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. It will glitch. Anything that don't like right, anything that doesn't look right, treat it as a glitch and think of a solution around it. The game's like a jigsaw puzzle.